top five, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on another team from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Chanticleers will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Syracuse's offense will go to work first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Chanticleers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is...
Breaks into the open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Can't get him to the ground. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. Off the play fake. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Quarterback will keep it. Nice move there. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody open downfield, and he just decided to take off.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Syracuse has it in the red zone.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Bloomberg.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Ball is loose. Touchdown, Orange. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And the offense is so lucky. That easily could have been a massive turnover in the end zone, but Johnny on the spot, able to pounce on it. And the end result is what they were hoping for anyway. It's a touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Virginia Tech delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way Logan Thomas, Tyrod Taylor, and the great Michael Vick used to do it. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And the shot to clears with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun to give to the back. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. The shot that clears have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the shot that clears really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Chop. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. The shot that clears pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long. First down marker just short of the goal line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Ford. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Syracuse lines up on third and short. Off play action. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
Syracuse.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to fire on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Third down play from the gun. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the shot that clears line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Makes the catch. It's Sims. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Hand off from the shotgun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They have it at the 43. 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. He's got it. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Syracuse has a really nice drive going.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Defense in press coverage. To the air on 2nd down. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Syracuse doing business in the red zone. Gives it on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Gets open down the middle. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Just drives it between the uprights. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic than they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab on the left. At the 40, there he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. This time they'll go to the running game. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Chubb. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. And the shot that clears back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. The shot that clears can really attack on this 2nd and short. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
This offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone, and the field starts to shrink. They really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bloomberg. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Orange now facing a third and short. Now the play fake. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete on third down.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the third possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical third down, forcing an incompletion.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Chubb. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the shot that clears in a good spot here with second and short. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to go up top on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse.
Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. To the air on first down. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield.
And the offense has found a lot of success throwing to this guy out of the slot. He's done a nice job working the middle of the field, winning his one-on-one matchups. And this quarterback really feels a good rhythm when he's looking his way.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Touchdown, Coastal! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Syracuse, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown. Shot to clear. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Vanderbilt is going to walk off the field there in Nashville with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Leaves it with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. Sends it back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man on the outside. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt.
Offense facing 4th down.
Makes the grab at the 10. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The shot to clear offense headed back to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Chubb. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. The give to the back. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back back-to-back. They are trying.
There he goes. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. He's got it and still on his feet. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Makes the catch. It's Hatchett. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
I think moving forward on third down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. You start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys, they've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are in the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
The shot that clears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Inside the 15. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Here's 2nd and inches, a first down and a touchdown well within range. This quarterback part of their running game. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
On 4th down, going to the air. Touchdown, Coastal! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David. Turning it on! The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and had a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
That's reeled in. It's Bloomberg. And he's brought down after a nice game.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
From the gun. Give on the inside. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Bloomberg. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. New set of downs after the completion. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Swings it out to his running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games, and we had a big
tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation